Everything's negative and positive, light and dark. It's part of life. I feel like that's the balance. You can't have one without the other. I don't care what nobody says. The message you have. What is the message you have? Thank you. Offended and enlightened. 27. Offended and enlightened. Like, so instead of being offended by something, try to see the silver lining. Try to see the silver lining. Feeling offended by something is often a sign of insecurity within yourself. The areas you have a confidence in rarely make you feel offended if someone says something negative about it, because you know deep within yourself that they are wrong. It can cause a burning feeling in your stomach. You start to boil in arguments, and things you'd like to defend yourself would pop into your mind. It can be truly exhausting. If you could learn to change your perspective, you could save yourself a lot of energy. Change your perspective. I feel like that it correlates into this because it's true. A lot of times I get like this all the time on my cure page with other people. I notice like that people get upset. Like if your thoughts don't align to what someone else says, they get angry. Like me, I get offended by stuff. I'm not really offended, but I get triggered. And I notice, well, I'll be quick to say something about it. But I'm still open to what another person has to say. I don't have to agree with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to like it. I'll listen to it and I'm still saying my piece. That's how it should be. Equal exchange, but people get so offended. They get so, angry. Like, no, you're absolutely wrong. Like, there's no way that what you're saying is correct and what I'm saying is right. Like what I'm saying is right. There's no way what you're saying is right. Why can't both of us be right? You know what I mean? Like, what if we both wrong? Who cares? You're sharing information. I'm sharing information with you. Why can't we coexist in that way? You can learn a lot like that, but people don't want to do that. It's like they have in their mind this set way of thinking, and it's like they can't get out of that. And I feel this is trying to say that like it's okay to broaden, your mind, to broaden those bands. It's okay. You don't have to stay stuck in one way of thinking. You can think different ways. It doesn't make you a different person. And maybe it can if you allow it to see where it takes you. Why is this upsetting me? There's a reason why this is upsetting me. Why is that? And it's important to touch base with that, to reevaluate the situation, to sit down for a moment. Because a lot of people, they get upset with stuff and they just start going crazy. And then they start calling you names. And then they start, trying to belittle you because they don't understand the feeling that they're feeling. They don't know why. They're set in this way of thinking. And that has to do a lot with how you grow up. The things that you see around you, just, the mindset that you have is the way that your mind works. I feel like a lot of people feel like if I think different than that will put me in a different place I don't want to be, and I'm afraid. And a lot of times that's what it is. People are afraid because they don't know if they steer off the track that they've been leading for so long that they'll end up lost somewhere else. A lot of people fear the unknown. But anywho, but I like that. Change your perspective and you can save yourself a lot of energy, because it takes a lot of energy to be angry and upset. People don't realize that. So much energy. It's like so much energy, so many muscles to frown than it is to smile. And it's crazy. How do we all do it? This card encourages you to stop and think whenever these feelings come up. Ask yourself some helpful questions to be able to move on and not let it touch you. Ask yourself why you feel offended. Is the statement true to you? Noticing you're feeling offended can be used as a tool for yourself to find weak links that perhaps you need to work on. I tell people this all the time, so I know how I feel. It can highlight the very areas that you haven't touched base with in a while, but need to revisit and give some love and care to. It's a high chance that these are things you like less about yourself. Things that feel unfair or cruel in the world. Instead of harboring negative feelings, see if you can turn your perspective around and find enlightenment. See if you can find the reasoning behind a situation, an alternative explanation, or even gratefulness. Instead of letting the rage burn inside you, see if you can take a different road to enlightenment. And I have this conversation with people all the time. Not really conversation, because sometimes I feel like people turn deaf ear when I say certain things. I'm just like, maybe it's text. I don't know if I was speaking to people, it would be different than texting and writing quotes or statements on Cure or whatever. Because people read things differently. Their minds perceive it differently than when someone's saying it. People always take things out of context because they don't understand what they're reading. They just read something, it's like, oh, that's what it means, but they don't really know because there's no feeling attached to it. That person, whatever who's reading it, they're putting their own feeling into what they're reading. So a lot of times when people text something or say something, a person is reading it and reading it how in their mind it sounds. We're mirrors. A lot of times what you don't like in somebody, and even the things that you like in somebody, these are things that you dislike about yourself. These are things that you like about yourself. We will never know or experience ourselves the way people see us. We just won't. Because there's no way. Like how? You can't, unless you have out of body experiences, you won't know. So what you're seeing from people, you're looking at somebody, you're looking at things you like or dislike about yourself. Because again, we're mirrors. So like instead of getting offended when someone says something, pay attention to what they're saying. Ask yourself, why? Why is this triggering me? You know, be open minded. Perhaps what they're saying is triggering something because take a look at it. Why? What is it about this situation that's triggering me? And perhaps maybe something that you were never aware of or never acknowledged. And it took that person to come into your life and say, hey, how about this way? How about why don't you look at things from this way? There's different ways of viewing things, there's different ways of doing things. It doesn't necessarily mean you're wrong or you can't still think the way you think and do the things you do, but just be open-minded to other things. You know, as long as it doesn't hurt you, physically hurt you, or it's okay. It's okay. Love people. We gotta find the love. Okay.